There's been temporary solutions to the homeless problem for many, many years. Probably 11 years ago, a warehouse building was used as an overflow for men, and years later, the adjacent parking lot was used. 2.5 years ago, that we learned just how unsafe the building was and just how horrendous the conditions were in the parking lot. There were incidents all the time. It was not safe, and it was not humane in terms of its treatment for people. So we began, the county, working with the City of Phoenix, with the State Department of Housing, and with United Way, came together as a funders collaborative and really took on this problem and tried to come up with a solution. Well, the first solution was to work with the Lodestar Day Resource Center, and that was 16 months ago now. And they offered to use both the facility at St. Vincent de Paul and their building, again, for temporary overflow shelter, with some space outside for people who chose to sleep outside at night. We began to phase down the overflow. The buildings are not built to be shelters, but every night they were converted into temporary overflow shelters. So we purchased mats, blankets, sheets. People were given a clean, safe place to sleep, and they were converted late in the afternoon to places where people would sleep on mats.
St. Vincent de Paul's been here from the beginning of this campus. So 10 to 12 years ago, we were one of the original service providers. But this is one of our largest dining rooms. And so our sole purpose here was to provide meals. A year and a half ago, we were approached by the county and the other funders on the Funders Collaborative and asked if we would partner with the LDRC to provide temporary overflow shelter to the people who were previously housed in the men's overflow shelter in the East Lot parking lot. And we agreed to do that, and we've been doing that since May 15th of 2015.
The Phoenix Dining Room is a dining hall during the day, and in the evening it becomes the shelter. So it's about breaking down a dining hall with, hundreds of chairs and tables, cleaning all the floors, and then setting up the 275 mats for the men and the women. And then in the morning, breaking all of that down and making sure everything is clean and ready for the dining hall in the morning.
About 6 to 8 weeks ago, we went to the county and said we could house as many as 250 people in our facility, and we could do that for about a third of the cost. And the funders all embraced that concept, and so now we've extended for 6 months. And so at least until the end of February, and my guess is it'll probably be re-extended then, at least till the end of February, 250 homeless men and women, including disabled, have a place to stay every night.